In today's video, we'll be looking into three different ways in which you can inspect elements for web application on mobile devices. We'll cover both Android and iOS devices, where we'll look into Chrome browser on Android device and Safari browser on iOS device. In our previous video in this Appium tutorial series, we have already seen Appium introduction as well as how you can set up Appium on your machine. And in the last video, we have seen how to use Appium Inspector and all the features which Appium Inspector supports. If you have not seen those videos, I'll put the playlist link on the top, somewhere on the top. You can check that out later. So without waiting any further, let's start with today's video. So the first way of inspecting elements is by using the Chrome browser on the desktop. So let's see how you can do that. So in the Chrome browser, I have already opened the Internet Hero Go app, which is a popular website for practicing Selenium WebDriver. So this is the same website we will be automating on the mobile. So for that, we need to inspect the elements for mobile. As you are aware that every website is a responsive website, and there can be instances where the element locators might change depending on the device they are running on. For example, the locator of an element may differ if it is running on the desktop browser, and if you open the same website on the mobile browser, the element locator might change. So let's see how you can inspect the element for mobile. So on the desktop, you can simply right click and click on the inspect. This will open up inspect window, which you can use. So here you can select this option for toggling device toolbar. So here it opens it in a device window. You can see that the website layout has changed because of the dimensions of the device. So here you can simply select any mobile according to your requirement. So for example, if I select Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, so this window size will become like that. Now, if I want to inspect this element, for example, form authentication, we'll take an example of this. So you can simply click on this inspect button and select this text box. You can inspect the element which you have selected, and you can select any attributes which you want. For example, you can use ID to find this element by using the ID locator strategy, or you can even use the name locator strategy. This is how you will inspect the elements by using the desktop browser. The second approach for inspecting the elements is on Android Chrome. So you can directly open the website on Android Chrome browser, and then you can inspect the elements. Let's see how we can do that. So here I have already opened the Android emulator. I'll simply open the Chrome browser on the Android emulator, and this website will be loaded automatically since I have last loaded that same application. So you can see the same page will get loaded on this Android emulator. Now I cannot directly do right click on this mobile browser to inspect the elements. That won't work. You see, if I try to right click, nothing happens. So now how you can inspect the elements directly from the mobile device? So there is one option which you can do. You need to open the new tab, and here you need to go to Chrome://inspect. So if you go in this URL, it will open this window, DevTools window, where you can see the remote target. Here it will show all the devices which is connected to your machine, and it will also show the browser on which it is running. So here you can see that this emulator has been running with Chrome browser 91 version, and here you can see the website which is loaded on the mobile. So here, to inspect the elements from the mobile device directly, I'll just click on this inspect button. This will open an inspect window with the web page which is visible on the mobile device. You can see that the same page is visible on the Android emulator. So now to inspect the elements, you will simply go to the elements tab, and you can inspect the element like we did with the desktop browser earlier. So you'll click on this inspect button, and then you will select the elements which you want to inspect. Now the rest of the steps is very identical. You're already aware how you can inspect the elements once you have reached this page. This is how you can inspect the elements from Android browser by using this inspect window. Now let's check out how you can inspect the elements if you are using an iOS Safari browser. So in this iOS Safari browser, I have already opened the same page here as well. So here you can see in the Chrome inspect window, you cannot see the iOS browser here. You can only see the Android device and the Chrome browser. So you cannot inspect a Safari browser web application on the Chrome browser. For that, you need to open Safari browser. So once you open the Safari browser, first thing you need to do is you need to go into the settings page. When you go into the settings page, in the advanced setting, you need to enable show develop menu in menu bar. So you need to enable this. What this menu will do, this will enable the develop menu. So here you can see the simulator which is running on your machine, and in this simulator menu, you can simply click on the website which is loaded. Once you click on this website, you can see the web inspector window opening up. Now over here, you cannot see the UI of the web application like we were able to see for Android. So here you can simultaneously open the simulator window to inspect the element. Now to inspect the element with this Safari web inspector, you will click on this inspect button, and now you can simply click on the element which you want to inspect. I'll click on this username, and here you can see the attributes of this username element. Now you can inspect the element like you normally would for any typical web application. So this is how you will inspect elements on iOS Safari browser. Now let's check out all the locator strategies which are applicable for mobile web application. So the mobile web application, it is very identical to the desktop based web application. So all the locator strategies which are applicable for web application or for desktop, it is applicable for mobile web application as well. So here you can use ID locator strategy, where you can use the ID attribute. You can use the name attribute to find the element by name. You can use the tag name, for example, input tag name for a text box. You can use the class name attribute. You can use the link text for anchor links, or you can even use partial link text for the anchor links. And you can use the CSS selector and the XPath. We'll take a detailed look in all of these locator strategies in a separate video. So this is just an overview where you know that all these locator strategies are applicable for a mobile web application. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more videos on Appium Tutorial series, which I'll be coming up in the future. Do like this video and share this video with your friends and colleagues. If you have any feedback or comments which you want to share about the content which I'm creating on this channel, do drop it in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever a new video is posted on this channel. Thanks for watching. I see you in the next video.